Welcome everyone back to North to Prem and welcome to the first episode of the Arsenal portion of North to Prem. If you are new to the series, go check out the playlist. We start in National League North, unemployed. We had to find a job. We did in Peterborough Sports, and since then we have been on quite the journey, working our way up through the English league system, and we are now at Arsenal. So if you are all caught up and you are a regular watcher, you will know that obviously in the last episode we got our job offer from Fulham and we had to take the option up. As you can see, we currently leave Fulham down in 7th, so still quite a very good first season back into the Premier League after getting relegated, but we were in a bit of a relegation scrap. Just the 3 seasons at Fulham, I guess 2.5 at Lincoln, 3.5 at Peterborough Sports, so we haven't stayed long, but we have worked our way up and we are now at Arsenal manager, 115 grand a week. Financially, the club is okay, £35 million in the red. They're currently spending 9 million, so we do need to get this wage budget down, but there's a big transfer budget. I don't think the club needs a lot of work. There is a £56 million bank loan to be paid off. We make a ton of money in sponsors, so this is not going to be an issue. I don't think there's a lot of work to be done here. I think this squad is very, very good. I think one thing we probably need is a good out-and-out striker, but I think Martinelli might be able to do the job, because he's not a natural, but he can do everything that a pressing forward needs to do. So I think we're going to give it a whirl. In terms of contracts, no one, I think there's only only Gabby Jesus is out at the end of the year. A 34-year-old on 500 grand a week, he's just going to go. We're just going to let him go. And that'll be half of that wage budget down. So we do need to find a replacement for him. Other than that, though, everyone's at least contracted until next year. We will have a proper look through the squad and get rid of everyone in the summer that we don't want. In terms of hot prospects, there's really just this guy. I'm not really too fussed on it. I don't think anyone's going to be really probably working the way up. Again, we'll have to go through all of this and get rid of all the players we don't want. We like to keep small squads, and that's the way we're going to do it. The only the only people who are currently injured, obviously Jesus is still out with a little bit. Diogo Costa, the keeper, is going to be out for 3 to 5 weeks, so we will just be playing Ramsdale until he's back. But Ramsdale still a very good second option. This is, I think, the team we're going to go for. I think one thing the club probably needs is a really good centre-back to partner with Saliba, and probably some better fullbacks. I'm okay with Dedic on one side. He's naturally a left back, but he's right-footed. That to me makes no sense. So he's going to play at right back. Tomiyasu can play either side, but again, he's probably right-footed. So we probably need either a really good left back, a really good right back, and a really good centre back. I think everywhere else is fine. If we can get a really good out-and-out striker, maybe Ibrahim Brew from Fulham, that would be good. But I think this is the team we've got, and I'm quite happy with the team that there is here at the club in terms of the starting 11. So Diogo Costa, will go in goal. We'll have a back four of Dedic, Saliba. One thing I would make note of, a lot of the players are on the older. Well, they're getting on now. They're not spring chickens anymore. So obviously we're quite a few years into the save now, and this is a lot of the same team. So as you can see, yeah. Saliba's been here for time, but he's 30, so getting on a little bit. Gertruda is 30 as well, so again, getting on a little bit. Tomiyasu, 32. Diogo Costa, 31. We haven't got many players under 30 at this point. Declan Rice, 32. We do have this guy who looks unbelievable. Asan Udrago. You're going to have to tell me how to pronounce that. I don't know. He looks really good. He looks a proper player. They got him from Schalke a couple seasons ago. Saka is 29, so still, under 30. Ardagula is in. He must have joined for a pretty penny. Only 41 million, so he must have been a little bit out of favour, but he looks really good. He's going to be our new attacking midfielder. Ansu Fati, just 28. The fact that he's 28 now is crazy, but again, he's not really been lighting it up, so I think he needs to be revived under me. He's not the hardest worker, which means in a pressing system he might struggle a little bit, but Martinelli's going to play up top. He's a really high, he's just world class, isn't he? He's been at Arsenal forever. Ideally we'd play him on the left, but I think just with the striker situation he can play up front for now. There's depth here. Mika Faye, is Mika Faye not an Arsenal? No, but he was at Huddersfield. I do remember that. I was going to say, I thought he was no, maybe he's not actually at Huddersfield. I'm saying I remember that. I might just be making that up. I don't think is he even at Huddersfield in real life? I don't think so. I think he's at Barcelona. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I'm sure, I feel like I must be thinking of someone else. I thought he was already at Arsenal. But anyway, we've got this guy who actually could be the right back situation sorted anyway, Florian Köpke. he looks good. He was only 9.5 million. He's got potential. He's only 23. So actually thinking about that, what I might do is just put him in there. Yeah, I might just swap those around and take Tomiyasu out now that he's 32. Yeah. As you can see, there's still work to do. We've got Jared Branthwaite. He's still there. He's obviously joined Billy Gilmore. Martin Odegaard's still here. He looks really good still, so he can definitely play, whether it's as a deep line playmaker or in behind. He's definitely still got a part to play. Leo Guerrero is a youngster with some good potential. So again, potentially our backup striker there. And then Valentin Torres, kind of the same thing, youngster. I'll say youngster, he's 32. Yeah, I don't know. It just depends, I think. And then these guys we'll probably all just get rid of. Maybe not Fedorashenko. We'll probably keep him just as backup. But yeah, the rest of these guys will probably be going, but we probably won't do anything till the summer. So that is, I think, a pretty good roundup of where we are. We're currently in 4th. We can't really do much better than that. I think we potentially get 3rd, but I think top 4 is, I think let's try and just get top 4. So for our first game as Arsenal manager, we have a Premier League fixture against Brighton at the Emirates, making my first appearance at the Emirates, and we are going for the 4-2-3-1. There isn't, like I say, many very good out-and-out strikers at the club, so I definitely think a 4-2-3-1 suits us better, definitely with the amount of quality attacking midfielders we've got as well. We have decided to pretty much list everyone that isn't going to be in this little squad. I do think the depth needs to be improved, to be honest, but I think for now, we'll stick with what we've got. We've got to get the wage bill down before we look to doing anything else. And this is the team we're going with. Ramsdale comes in goal. Obviously, Costa is injured, probably going to miss maybe the rest of the season, but he should be back at the start of next season. We'll try Köpke at right back, see how he gets on. He is okay. He's 5'7". He's attacking. He's got, potential to get better. So is he homegrown? He is homegrown as well. Oh, perfect. That is perfect. Saliba, is he homegrown as well? No, he's not. Okay, I was going to say. You won't be homegrown. Ramsdale, are you homegrown? He's English, at least. Dedic was probably too old. Yeah. This is all making sense. Declan Rice, at least, will be English. Yeah. When did you join? Probably not. Yeah. Probably not. Anyway, stop looking at all this. Ramsdale in goal, back four of Köpke, Saliba, Gertrude, Dedic, and then Declan Rice and Udrogo. You can make fun of me for pronouncing that. How on earth? That does not, he doesn't even it doesn't even sound German. It doesn't even look like a German name. So how am I meant to, was he born somewhere else? He's got Burkina Faso. Okay. He was born in Germany though, but he can also play for Burkina Faso. I somehow don't think he will be turning out for them. I'm assuming he plays for the national team. No, he doesn't. Is that the weird German national team thing in Football Manager? Anyway, forget that. We've got Saka, Gula, Fati, and then Martinelli all in the attack. And this is the team we're going with. Let's get them out there. Let's get them going. And we'll see how we get on. I do think, like I said, we need a striker. I do think we need an out-and-out striker. So we'll see how we get on with Martinelli for now, at least till the end of the season. Gabby Jesus, like I say, he'll be going. So we have no reason to play him anymore. We'll hopefully get an offer for him. But Köpke running through, and Köpke nearly getting an early goal for us there. That would have been good. I have faith in him to be our right back. I do think we need probably a really good left back. We definitely need a left-footed left back, I can tell you that at least. I do think a good centre-back to partner up with Saliba, a world-class centre-back. But other than that, I think maybe obviously an out-and-out striker, a proper striker would be good. But other than that, if we can get Ibrahim Brew in, that would be good. If we could get a left back in, I can't really think of any. That might be good. Calafiori's in the Brighton side. He's an Arsenal man. We might even be able to get someone like Evan Ferguson, and he's still at Brighton. He would be a great pressing forward to have. We're doing okay, but you would think we should be beating Brighton. I think this is the issue with not having a real out-and-out striker, but Fatty picks up the ball, tries to play a ball in. It's very poor. But it's fell to Dedic. He plays it to Köpke, who's racing through, and Köpke again is saved by Verbruggen, and he needs to He needs to start finishing some of these off because these are good chances. Martinelli from the free kick whips it in. We can't get anything of it, but Saliba knocks it back in, but nothing comes of it. We look very quick, though. One thing I will say is this is quite a fast side, isn't it? This is quite a good... It is a good side, and I think we are going to take a little bit of time to get used to the way that I want to play. But I think we'll be okay. So Agent Calafiori knocks it through. Martinelli's brought down, and Agent Calafiori definitely did the business there. It looked like a penalty, but we'll see how we get on. We do have a big fixture against City. That'll be a very good litmus test for me with this squad, because I look at this and think this squad could win a league. I think with a couple additions to some key positions, where they're a little bit weak, this team could win the league. We do have a penalty. I'm not sure who's going to be the designated taker. Is it Saka, maybe? It is Saka. That makes sense. Bukayo Saka smashes it bottom left, and Saka is the first Arsenal scorer in the Destro era at Arsenal. We do make it 1-0, and we're looking good. Ardagula's got injured. Great. We'll bring Ødegaard. I think he would be... Yeah, he'll be next. He'll be next up. Ødegaard is 32, so again, I don't know how much we want to be relying on these. I think we need to sign some young players if we're going to sign anyone. To be totally honest, I think that the squad could definitely do with some freshening up. But we have been dominant here. Brighton not even having a shot on target yet. We've been good. Declan Rice has picked up a yellow card. Still learning the squad. I guess Billy Gilmore. We'll bring Gilmore on. Bring Gilmore Girl on. But I think we do need probably another one there as well. But anyway, that will look like a very, very close effort, but unfortunately it does not go in the back of the net. But it does fall to Fati, who finishes it off nicely. I thought he might have just been offside, but he must have just been on. Great goal there from Ansu Fati. He gets the second goal of the era, and we are currently up in third. Now, obviously, Chelsea do have 2 games in hand, so I would expect that to change. But we'll see how we get on. We are looking good, and all we can do is win games. That's all we can do. Saliba with the ball. Dedic now on the left-hand side. Saliba into Billy Gilmore. Plays through to Saka. Looks for an option. Finds Kirpke nicely out wide. He plays it in. And Bukayo Saka finishes it off. And now we are free-flowing. We will make a couple changes. We will bring Valentin Torres on up front. We'll get a look at him. We'll bring Guerrero on. What we'll do is we'll actually drop Ødegaard back. We'll bring Guerrero on. And we will bring... Is Mika Faye young? He looks good, though. I like the look of him. I wish he was just a bit better at the technical stuff. You know what? Kirk's on a 6.5, so maybe I need to temper it. But that assist should get him a little bit more. But we'll make a couple of changes. We'll bring a couple of the youngsters on, give them an opportunity to impress me. Leo Guerrero, Torres. I haven't sworn them off yet. I've only just I've only been 2 seconds in the building, but I wouldn't expect them to be big players for us. Who the hell's Mikhail? Who the hell is Mikhail? And why should I bring him on? Is that your other name? Where do I see this? No, Mikhail Ngor Faye. Yeah, Mika Faye. All right. I don't know why I'd bring him on at left wing, but okay. What should we do here? How do we want to do this? Let us bring Mika Faye on for Fatty and put Dedic out wide. No. Let's bring Ødegaard in there, and then we'll do that. Yeah. Can Ødegaard not? Okay. Can Ødegaard play on the right? Yeah, he can. Okay, that'll do. There we go. That'll do for the last 25. So Ødegaard's on the right. Guerrero and Torres. Saka, yeah. Gertrude in midfield, which we'll swap him with Gilmore. We don't really want him to be a playmaker. Do it like that, because Gilmore, definitely more of a playmaker. Gertrude, a centre-back, definitely more of a ball winner. And then we give Mika Faye a chance. So Dedic plays a lovely ball through to Saka. He can obviously play on the left. Good save from Verbruggen. I mean, without Verbruggen, we'd be 5 or 6 up here. We've had a lot of good opportunities, but I like Kirpke. I think he's going to be my young player to help us go. I mean, he's still got potential to get better as well. So I think with the facilities and no doubt the coaching at this club, we should be looking to yeah, we should be looking to do it. I think we'll get top 4. I think we can finish in the top 4. We're looking good for it. We're too far away to challenge for a late league title. That would be some series if we joined and only spent about 2 episodes and won the league, and that was the end of North to Prem. That would be a very funny end. I think we'd have to do another season if we did that, something like that in the future, I think. But good, strong win there. We look good. We looked very dominant there. Very good stuff. Going to be a tougher test next time though, against City. So we'll. How long's? Oh, he's going to be out for a while. Okay. Yeah, City next. This should be quite a bit tougher. We will bring Ødegaard in for an injured Gula, knock him out, and then not literally, but just knock him out of the team, and then rest up for that game. And I will see you for the City game very soon. So for our second game of the episode, we are away to Man City in the league. They're currently in a title challenge with Man United, and if we could spoil their day, that would be very fun. So this is the team we're going with. Pretty much the same side that played the last game. The only difference is Ødegaard comes in for Gula due to injury. He might miss the rest of the season. We might see Costa back. I think Jesus we probably won't play. So this is the team, and obviously we've just got 7 players on the bench. I could obviously bring on an Enwaniri or someone like that, but I'm not going to use them, so I'd just rather have the 7. 7 to me, more than enough. I think I don't think there should be any reason, except for international tournaments, as to why a bench should be bigger than 7, but there you go. So we'll go with the same team. Martinelli didn't really stand out as a striker, but we didn't really see anything of Torres when he came on, so they've still got Haaland and they've got Jude Bellingham. This is a proper match. This is a proper big boy match. That is a very good side. Yeah, that's a hell of a side. Don't know who that is, but I'm assuming he's good if he's playing for City. So that's a hell of a side. And this is going to be a good challenge. If we can beat these, then that just shows me that we are a proper title winning side. If we don't, then we've still got a bit of work to do. I do think this City squad looks better than ours, though. But you never know. You never quite know at this point in the game. I don't know how good. We have got our second choice keeper in. Don't make no mistake. We haven't got Costa in goal, so that will play a part. But yeah, we're not too worried. Good saves though from Ramsdale caught me throat there. Good saves from Ramsdale. Oh my god, I can't say it. Ramsdale. Some good saves from him to keep us in the game so far. We are looking a little bit suspect though. That's a great turn that, but Bellingham, unfortunately. That old rivalry coming back, Barca Real Madrid. We look under the cosh here. I mean, we looked really good against Brighton. I know that's a terrible statement. Well, we look good against Brighton, so we should be beating City, but we look dominant there. We don't look dominant here. What is the weak part of this team? Like, I'm looking at it, I don't see the weak part too much. I think maybe centre-back and left-back, and maybe right-back. Köpke, yeah, he's not looked great, has he, since he come in. I do feel bad for Dedic, though, because he's not really a left-back. I do think we'll take Köpke off at half-time, though. I do think we need a proper striker. I think that's another thing. Yeah, a proper out-and-out striker. I guess Martinelli, stats-wise, he should be able to play there, but it's just not his natural position. I do think I feel like that gives you a little bit of a disadvantage in Football Manager when it's not your natural position. But these are going for a league title, so if we could do anything today, I think that's got to be a plus. We'll bring Tomiyasu on the right. Do we want to do anything else? I mean, Dedic is shown at 3.5 stars now, so I think he's okay at left back. Fatty's not having a great game. Don't really have anyone else to bring on. Neither's Ødegaard. We could always bring Torres on up top. He's not really a pressing forward, though. That's the problem with him. I don't think he's a bad player, but he's not really a pressing forward. We'll just bring Tomiyasu on for now and see how we go. But we've created absolutely nothing, so I can't really even blame the strikers. But Tomiyasu, well, he did well to win the ball, but I don't know if he just played it to City or whether they won the ball back. It was kind of hard to tell, but City do come forward. Wow. I know Rodri can hit them, but that's unbelievable. That is ridiculous. I mean, that's only his second goal of the season as well. Rodri with an absolute thunder, you know what. That is crazy. We will make a change now then because it's not working, whatever we're doing. Whatever we're doing is not working. We'll put Martinelli on the left. We will... Guerrero can play out top? Are you... Nah, not really. We'll bring Torres on. We'll give him a go. It's not really working elsewhere on the pitch either. We don't really have anyone to bring on, though. That's the problem. Tomiyasu's hurt. We'll see how injured he is, because if he's really injured, I don't know who else we'd bring on. Bellingham's picked up an injury. That's good. No, he's okay. He's okay. We're not doing anything here, are we? We are not doing a single thing. Saka's having a really poor game. We'll put Ødegaard on the right. We'll bring Guerrero on. We'll bring Gilmore on. Gilmore Girl can come on. And I guess we bring Mika Faye on at left back. He's not really a left back, but maybe he can get himself on the end of a corner. You never know. We are very much just bringing players on to get fit. We haven't been massively outplayed here, but we've not really created anything. We've done well though to only concede the one. So, and it was an absolute peach. So not a terrible game from us. There's still work to be done though, and this is definitely a sign that there is work to be done with this squad to really challenge for a league. But I guess it's not going to be the odd game against City that's going to be the difference. It's if we can beat everyone else in the league, then we don't need to really worry about not beating City, do we? So we'll see how we get on. But yeah, that's just it for now. So 1-0 loss to City. That about shows me where we are. We can beat Brighton comfortably, but we are just probably a little step away from a Manchester City. But we'll see how we get on. I think we'll be okay. What have we got left? So I guess we'll come back for Wolves and Leicester. We don't really have anything else to do. I mean, do we just come back for the transfer special? No, because we could still potentially not get in top 4, and I think that's where... Yeah, we might still not get top 4, so I think we do need to play those. So we'll play these couple of games off camera, and then we'll come back for Wolves and Leicester, and that'll be the end of the season. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of North to Prem, and I'll see you all for that last episode of this season very soon.